Is Tales from the Stinky Dragon becoming the next big Critical Role hit?
You were the chosen one!
Critical Role has been searching for the next big actual play for their Beacon platform to help take some of the burden off the Critical Role cast, so have they finally found a winner? Before we take a look at that question, why not hit those like and subscribe buttons to help us keep these videos coming? And then, let's talk about the future of Beacon and Critical Role. It's no secret that Critical Role has been looking for that next big actual play to help push their Beacon TV platform even further, and it seems they may have found their best chance yet with Tales from the Stinky Dragon. While Myths may be a bit too esoteric and experimental for some Critical Role fans, and Reslayer's take has been trying to use a crazy amount of high-profile cameos to push their audio podcast on the platform, Tales from the Stinky Dragon is unique in that it came to Beacon with a large following of its own already, and with a cast of fairly well-known and polished performers. And even more importantly, it fits into that fantasy actual play wheelhouse that most critters prefer. And it appears that Critical Role has noticed this as well, and is starting to really put a major push behind the actual play. So how is Critical Role pushing Tales from the Stinky Dragon? And what sets that actual play up for success? Let's start with the marketing push, as Critical Role has once again put the cast of Tales from the Stinky Dragon into this week's episode of Narrative Telephone. Not only does this help the audience get to know the Stinky Dragon cast more, it also reminds them that, hey, these are actually talented, funny performers who used to be part of the big Rooster Teeth crew. This is a cast with nearly 200 IMDb credits between them, and they really know how to play to the camera and have a legit chemistry with each other as friends and longtime collaborators, very much like the kind that made Critical Role so special. And with them appearing in 2 episodes in a row, it's clear Critical Role is aware of this and is trying to show off their talents and chemistry to as many of their fans as they can by appearing with them in these new videos. And of course, we've also seen them help promote the show from the very start of the collaboration, with Travis showing up as a grog puppet in their big announcement when Tales from the Stinky Dragon joined Beacon.
What the fuck?
Fun times are on the horizon, Grog.
Which also leads to another huge reason why this show could be the next big actual play hit. They understand how to market their show in today's media. From short puppet-based videos to a ton of hilarious YouTube and IG animated shorts, Tales from the Stinky Dragon knows how to visually show off their actual play in a way that almost no other show does. Which is even more impressive when you consider they are an audio-only podcast, at least for the moment. But that unique puppet-based recreation style of video they put out on YouTube and those funny, simple animation shorts of key moments from their show are some of the funniest actual play content out there, while also maintaining something Critical Role also desperately wants: family-friendly content.
Lady Sandra's waving towards her son to come over to
Tales from the Stinky Dragon is hilarious, and the fact that it is so funny without needing profanity or crude sex jokes, no knock on profanity or crude sex jokes, we love those as well, is a massive bonus for Critical Role, who's been looking for more family-friendly content that connects with their audience for quite a while now.
Go ahead, Lady Sandra. I'm sorry, I'm done.
What do you think of my friends?
I assume you approach.
No, I go over and beat up on Zeus's
Tales from the Stinky Dragon is genuinely funny, and just because the humor is largely rated PG doesn't mean it's not for adults. It's very much like the comedy of someone like Jim Gaffigan. It's hilarious and absurd and smart, and it just doesn't need that profanity or those adult situations to make the jokes land. It's genuinely engaging, as the cast has become so good at bouncing off each other's characters that the humor becomes effortless and the episodes just seem to fly by as you listen and you laugh.
Release me!
He broke out of my friendship bracelet.
I'll kill you all!
Now, with Critical Role wanting more family-friendly content and Tales from the Stinky Dragon being perhaps the best example of that, which is still aimed at adults, it's no wonder they've started pushing more collabs with the cast in their latest videos. It also potentially hints at some Stinky Dragon video actual plays coming our way down the line, as the cast is clearly incredibly experienced and comfortable in front of the camera, and we'd be shocked if we didn't start at least seeing some one-shot videos sometime in the future. When we interviewed some of the Stinky Dragon cast last year, they mentioned more potential collabs with the Critical Role cast, and even some in-person actual play content were definitely being considered. And given how well received their third campaign has been so far, and how hard Critical Role is now starting to push them on Beacon and YouTube, there is a very real chance that 2025 could be the year that Tales from the Stinky Dragon's growth explodes even more and finally gives Critical Role that family-friendly hit to help them push Beacon to the next level. So what do you think? Have you given Tales from the Stinky Dragon a shot yet? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons.